Welcome to Rockin' Real Estate News. I'm Alice Cooper. Join me here each week as we answer what's rockin' in Daytona Beach real estate. On today's episode, we're going to be answering the question, does your home have what buyers want? With the rise in remote work, many Americans are rethinking what's important to them in a home. Companies all across the country are choosing to delay reopening, or they're choosing to have their employees work home remotely full-time. With this changing work environment, many of today's buyers are looking for space to support their work at home needs. As a seller, you might be thinking you no longer need that extra room you have in your house. But what we're seeing a lot of home buyers out there in today's market is they do want that extra room. And that's great news for you. While we're still slowly getting back to normal here in Daytona Beach, remote work remains a reality for many Americans. A recent poll from Gartner Inc. shows many organizations have not yet returned to their offices. As many as 66% of organizations are delaying reopening their offices due to new COVID-19 variants. And it's not just companies that are choosing to remain remote for the time being. Workers are actually seeking more flexibility. I'm sure you've noticed staff shortages that are going on, and it's a nationwide issue, and we seem to be especially hit hard here. According to the research from PricewaterhouseCoopers, nearly 1/5 of employees want to be fully remote in the future. The study also finds that many people are leaving jobs to seek out remote work opportunities and more flexibility. Among employees looking for new jobs, there's at least 1 in 10 that say because they moved away from the office and work remotely that they don't want to go back to on-site working. So, remote work means a greater need for home office space. One of the biggest priorities of today's buyers is finding a home with more than one workspace. The 2021 Home Design Trends Survey from the American Institute of Architects finds that 69% surveyed still want at least one office at home. But what's interesting is that these studies also found that more people are looking for multiple spaces in their home for Zoom calls or individual offices. In 2020, only 24% of buyers surveyed said they needed multiple home offices, and by 21, that number grew to 48%, looking for multiple offices. That's a pretty big jump in only a year. This really goes to show how quickly home buyers' needs are changing. So what does this mean for you as a seller? If your house has extra space that you no longer need, buyers are interested, and now might be the perfect time to sell. We can help you highlight many of the most sought after features on your listing, including home offices. On the other hand, if you have an extra room without purpose, consider staging it as an office. Remember that many buyers are looking not just for one home office, but they're looking for multiple home office spaces. As always, if you'd like to discuss the unique features of your home and how we can capitalize on that extra space, we're always here to help. Thanks for joining me on this edition of Rockin' Real Estate News. Until next time, rock on, Rockstars.